question is, we know that the marketing automation software industry is estimated to reach about 8 billion by 2025, according to a study by Grandview Research. Mr. Saurabh, can you please share us a few examples of how adopting marketing automation helped B2B companies that you serve and increase their sales?
Certainly, I think that's a great question. Given the background that various research tells us that almost 70% of organizations have some kind of marketing automation in place. Despite that, there is a challenge, right? We work with some of the very large organizations, Fortune 500, Fortune 1000 grade organizations, and I see that challenge there every day. Because you may have a marketing automation system in place, but you may not have the resources, the time, or the training to use them enough. So that's one challenge that I can see. But I can also give you an example of how we achieved almost $1 million of end sales through the use of marketing automation. And that example, of course, I cannot name the organization, but that organization is based out of UAE. It is a Fortune 500 organization. What essentially Alifia also mentioned is, specifically in B2B organizations, the problem or the challenge that we need to sort is that decision makers come from diverse backgrounds. So number one, you don't have one specific decision maker. Number two, you have decision makers who come from various backgrounds. How do you nurture them all together, right? You can't have one message that can fit everyone. That will not work, and that is why precisely you have marketing automation, because you would want to deliver different types of experience and messaging to different people at different stages in the journey. That's exactly what we did for this account. Instead of having a product-centric messaging for everyone, what we did was we designed vertical and function-specific messaging for different decision makers, and that messaging resonated with them. A healthcare industry enterprise decision maker would immediately connect with my messaging, which talked about the pain points of healthcare, as compared to a retail industry decision maker who would also connect with me, equally well. That was the essence of marketing automation that we did. So marketing automation at the end of the day is nothing but a software. Ultimately, your intelligence and the way you manage it, completely is going to reap returns at the end of the day. So that's what we did, essentially.